Alright, just making a quick video on installing this Harbor Freight Badlands ZXR 12,000 hitch, receiver, and winch together. So I've got the HaulMaster. I think they discontinued this one, but I got it on clearance for cheap, so I couldn't pass on that. And I just got the winch now on sale with that 25% off coupon for Memorial Day. So now I'm going to get to putting this all together. I'll kind of take you through it step by step. Heard these bolts are kind of short, just saw the hardware for it. Obviously these 4 bolts mount to the bottom, didn't even need to look at the instructions for that. Mounted to the winch, to the hitch plate. Then these 2 here will go to the fairing, whatever you call that. And then you got your wires, your hook there for the winch cable, and then your control box and your instructions and your controller right there. So okay, let's get to it. Okay, real quick, so they're going to line up with the outer holes on the HaulMaster plate. Don't know if yours will be the same. That's how this works. As I kind of mentioned earlier, some people said that these bolts that came with it were too short. Maybe they were before, or Harbor Freight fixed it, but even with the washers on and all that, you can see it comes through plenty. So that's going to be just fine. Okay, so got them all centered up. I don't know if you can see that, just a slight gap on the hole there. They're slotted holes, so and a slight gap there, as close as I can get it. So all 4 bolts are mounted up. Put a bit of blue Loctite on it just to make sure that, you know, if I wanted to exchange it or remove it or something, I could always remove it, but that the bolts went back out. Plus they got the lock washers plenty long. That worked out good, so I'm gonna flip it back over. Okay, so thank God I caught this before I gave that Loctite time to dry, so I'll just unbolt them real quick, loosen them up. These bolts, I mean, I can get back there with a wrench to hold it, but there's no way to get that in there to put it this way. And obviously it doesn't go this way for the fairing right here. So I'm gonna loosen it, get these in there first, and then get it back in there. Okay, so got it on there now. You can see the bolt back there. Now it comes through here. It has a nylon nut on the other side, but I used some blue Loctite anyway, just to make sure. Same thing on this side. You see how close it is to the bracket or mounting, or the housing where it mounts. It's a 3/4 inch bolt and nut, but a 19 is close enough to work. So 3/4 and 19, too small to get a socket in there, so used the ratcheting wrenches. Seemed to do the trick. 5/8 on the bottom again for the mounting bolts. The wiring and stuff I might add or I might not. I'm sure you guys seen other videos on how to wire it up. So it seems to fit pretty good. I'll try to add another clip after this to see if I can get the wiring and try to combine it into one video, maybe a part 2. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Okay, I decided to add a little bit more onto it right here. So there goes the let's put the light on. There goes the back of the unit. I got the control box mounted on. Just 2 little screws back here. It pops on the front. There's no holes for any bracket there, so just pressure fits there. And then back here it clamps on with that little screw right there. There's a little locking washer and that little plate right back there, and it just clamps on. Just like that, just clamps on together there. Okay, so these wires here are pretty simple. Just doing this for those of you that don't like to read instructions. So yellow goes to yellow, and black will go to black, and then red will go to red right there. And then these 3 screws will go on. Okay, so I figured you didn't want to see me wrenching down the bolts there. Not that big a deal. So once you get all 3 of them on there, you just feed that over, just like that. Now all 3 are good. And this one will go to your battery. I'm going to use mine obviously on this winch, so let me just remove a receiver hitch. so mine will be mobile. So I'm just gonna connect battery terminals to end of this one, and then this black one will go down to the bottom here. Underneath there's another lug to mount that end right there. I think it's that one with the cover, probably that one. So, and then this will go between the battery and the red cable. This red cable. That's it. Thanks for watching.